This is a working rotary telephone that I have hooked up in my house right now. I'm looking at getting rid of the landline, so I wanted to record it actually functioning and to say goodbye to the landline and the phone number and all that. That's not our phone number, that's an old phone number from the house that this was in. So I'm going to call it with my cell phone and then answer it and show that it's working. You'll hear the electronic cordless phone in the background ringing, but this is pretty loud. I have the ringer turned up. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? I'll put my cell phone on speaker and then we can talk into the mouthpiece of the black phone. Okay. Now I'm talking on the black phone and it's coming over the cell phone. So that's a working rotary telephone. The phone itself, I believe, is from the 80s, which isn't that old. It looks like it would be an older phone, but it does have some of the different characteristics of a newer rotary phone. Although I believe that the wire in the back is hardwired. There's no plug. And I had a little trouble wiring this to get it to work in the house. I forget exactly what I did. I have it written down should I need it, but it is working. So I'm not sure what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll sell it. So the dial tone just stopped, and we should get that repeated sound that landlines do. The good old landline noise. One thing you can't do with the modern cell phones is get the satisfaction of hanging up on somebody aggressively. So something happened, you got pissed off, and you're going to hang up on someone, and you can go and bang it down really hard. You're not going to break it, and there's just a satisfaction, a mental satisfaction that you get from doing that. And if you do that with your cell phone, you'd need a new cell phone probably. Sometimes even, depending on how mad you are, you could actually just go like, and then it rings inside, you ring the bell, you vibrate everything, and you just feels good. Now, for all of those who don't know how a rotary phone works, you would pick your phone up, put it to your ear and listen, and in here you'll hear the dial tone in the earpiece, and then once you start dialing, so you do the area code 5 7 0 So we'll answer that. Hello? Alright, and I'll put it to the earpiece here. Hello, I'm talking to you on the rotary phone, or you're listening to me on the rotary phone. Whatever it is, the rotary phone is involved. So, goodbye now. And then there's the dial tone. You can just hang that up like that, or you can push these buttons. And there's a convenient hand thing back here. So if you wanted to walk around with your phone, people would walk around with it hooked on their fingers and then talking with the other hand, as opposed to the wall phones that everyone had in their kitchens with the 25-foot cable. And we would stretch that cable down the hall or whichever direction into another room, close the door and lay on the floor and talk to whoever we were talking to. So, interesting retro phones. Here's a more modern phone that we have hooked up to our landline. These phones are able to be used during a power outage where the cordless phone, if there's no power to the cordless phone, it won't work. So even if the handset's not dead, the actual transmitter is not, it won't function. So I would have this set up, and then you can make a call or call and see when the power is going to get back on, or just report the power outage. The wired phones, in my entire life, in 50 some years, I've never had a wired phone not work. The power could be out, terrible storms and whatnot. The phone always seemed to have power. I don't know why. I've talked to people about it, and it's just like a magical line of power. I don't know how it works, but even if the lines are down, you'd think that the phone line must travel along the same poles that are in your neighborhood. So I don't know. It's a mystery to this day. So this phone I will call, and you'll hear this has the electronic sound. So we can answer that on speaker. Hello? 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 Hi. So I'm talking through my cell phone. And that's it. So saying bye-bye to technology of the past, and also a $60-some a month bill. So haven't been seeing the value of having a line phone, other than it's always there to use. But we just get garbage phone calls and no one calls us on it. I've been using my cell phone for more and more things, and also in preparation for disconnecting this, making sure that key places have my cell phone. So saying bye-bye to the landline and the phone company and another bill. So sayonara.